Before the calendar flips from September to October, the Cardinals looking to close out the month and get a chance to have a 2-2 record. I'm Zach Gershman, and this is The Pulse, your all-access look into the Arizona Cardinals.
If we keep playing like that and clean up some mistakes, we'll get back on track.
Quickly looking back to Week 3, it was a disappointing loss for the Arizona Cardinals, losing 20-13 against the Detroit Lions. Let's quickly take a look back at that game. It was a very physical game all around. Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison Jr. connected for a touchdown, their third in as many games. The physicality certainly did make a difference, though, as Cardinals tight end Trey McBride left the game to be evaluated for concussion.
McBride and Tonga won't go. Everybody else we're still kind of working through here the next couple days.
For me, I got all faith in Elijah and Tip to step up.
Speaking of injuries, the Cardinals suffered a big-time blow on the defensive line to Justin Jones, their free agency acquisition there in the defensive line room, done for the season with a triceps injury. However, the defense will have to fill in the void, and with players like Mack Wilson and Dennis Gardeck, they're definitely going to be able to build on the strong success that they've had so far this year. Dennis Gardeck, the Barbarian, continues to be a problem for opposing offenses. After a 3-sack performance in Week 2, Gardeck had an interception the following week. Statistically, the Cardinals defense leads the league with 26 total negative plays, 23 tackles for loss, and 17 negative run plays.
I think we've shown that we're competitors, regardless of anything else. We're gonna fight with you to the very end.
Sunday's outing between the Cardinals and Commanders will be a reunion of sorts, as offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury, quarterback Jaden Daniels, and tight end Zach Ertz will all make their return to the Valley for this game. Ertz was traded to the Cardinals in 2021 and had some productive seasons with the team. As a free agent, he went to the Commanders to reunite with former Cardinals head coach Cliff Kingsbury, who is the current offensive coordinator for the Commanders. Since some players from Cliff's time remain with the Cardinals, defensive coordinator Nick Rallis is using every bit of information he can.
I mean, he's got a completely new players, right? So there's going to be differences, but then there's going to be things that he does really well schematically that I'm sure he's carrying over, or if he hasn't shown it yet, I'm sure he still has it.
Jaden Daniels, called Tempe home for 3 seasons, was the quarterback for the Arizona State Sun Devils before he transferred to LSU, where he ultimately won the Heisman, was the 2nd overall pick in the draft. And through 3 games, he has been rolling, which is why it's important for players like Kaiser White, Budda Baker to limit the rushing attack and the throwing capabilities of the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Jaden Daniels is looking to scramble. He can throw, looking to scramble to run.
He can throw it all over the place. He can extend plays. He can throw it down the field. Big-time player.
Going 1-0. That's the goal for this week. That's what the Cardinals will hope to accomplish before they hit the road to face an NFC West rival in the San Francisco 49ers. That's all the time we have. We'll see you next week for another edition of The Pulse.